The following program is for adult audiences only.
Running on empty with Mr. Windy.
There is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not an oncoming train. And I'll wait till I hear from one of you grimy motherfuckers, but I got news for you. It's over. Well, I better shut up. I'll shut up.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What's over?
Well, because they already told me that I jinxed us up here when I said that the snow was over back in December, and it wasn't over, and it fucked us through December, January, and February, and now even into March. So I promised that I would not say anything about the fucking snow. Okay, well now I just fucking did it. Oh my fucking God.
And that's a sure sign that you're getting old when all you want to talk about is the weather. You're getting old, man.
No, hey, bitch. Hey, bitch.
Hey, man, how's the weather? Oh, might be sunny, might rain. I don't know. How you been?
Hey, fuck you. Fuck you, little faggot. When a fucking hurricane is barreling down on you and you gotta jump in your wife's Escalade and beat it the fuck out of town, how's your weather doing, cum guzzling Peter Leach?
I don't know. I got other things going on in my life than to just sit around talking about the weather all day like you.
You know what? You want to start this shit? I thought we were going to have a civilized conversation, a civilized show, but you're starting off like Vladimir Zelensky against me, Trump. You're disrespecting me, and you're looking for a goddamn fucking fight, man.
You didn't even say thank you to me. You realize you're disrespecting my space here.
Listen, motherfucker, you ain't paid me a fucking dime in over a fucking month.
Oh, you're bullshitting. I sent you money just a couple weeks ago.
You liar. Yeah, you better check your records. It wasn't no couple weeks ago. Whatever. That don't matter.
Just like Trump, I'm pulling all my Mr. Windy funds. No more. No more handouts.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't provoke me. You want to antagonize?
Well, how much you been drinking? How much you been drinking today?
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead so you can understand. I'm going to lean over. I'm not drinking, but I have to lean right here to talk into my phone. If I try to back up, you will not hear me, and I won't have a fucking signal. And I don't care if I have one or not. You're the one that called me and told me to call you. So I'm just telling you right now, in order for me to do what I'm doing, I had to lean over like an old fucking hag with an old Singer sewing machine, and I need to stitch up my fucking pants. Okay, so fine, I'll do that for you, but I'm not you're fucking full of shit, man. If you think that I'm going to be every fucking time, oh yeah, let's call this motherfucker up and piss him off. Understand one thing, because I know you're 40-something. I'm 60-something. Understand one thing. In 20 years, I'm as old as your dad. Ask your dad if he tolerates your fucking bullshit. And I'll bet you BJ and Bob or Bill or whatever the fuck they're called, and Darren Harris Show, Jay Yandel, Muddy Country, you and all the people, ask people for real. What do you think about me, Gentry Thomas Odom? What do you think about me and my line of bullshit? And if they will tell you the truth, most likely they'll tell you, you know what, fuck you, man. Fuck you, and I mean that.
For all the stories you tell me, I may be the only guy that's been loyal to you. You say everybody fucks you.
And they do.
Everybody's out to get you.
What?
You always think everybody's out to get you.
Here's what people are out to do. If you are homeless and you have nothing and you are capable of providing a service to people, most people, when I was homeless in the woods in Florida with raccoons slicing through your tent, eating your pizza, and these motherfuckers all doing fentanyl and all that shit, you got to worry about them. That was one fucking thing right there. I had to deal with those people. That's when you were giving me $75 a show when I lived out behind that fucking church on Fort Myers Beach with a bunch of motherfuckers who were knife fighting and fucking stabbing each other. And I was like, man, I don't need that. And you even said yourself, I don't like you being out there. Good. I don't like being out here either. So, I wound up, where did I move to?
The plantation. You stayed at the plantation.
You know what? Let me get my notes out. I have notes about this shit right here. Let's let everybody know that I am the one. Let me get my notes out.
Let's hope that you got some good notes, man, because this show already started out boring talking about the weather.
Shut the fuck up for a minute, will you? It's my show. I am the one who coined the phrase, the plantation station radio reservation. And the reason I said that was because it is a plantation. You got 14 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. They're only for you. They're not for anybody else. It is a radio station. You put the studio in, but at the same time, it's a fucking reservation. You have people who are there really against their fucking will, but they have no other option. When I was planting your fucking garden and that avocado tree and your mango trees and stuff, I was only there because I didn't have any other option. I was living in the fucking woods on Fort Myers Beach, and I was working on a shrimp boat with some people who were not too appreciative of me because I didn't have as dark a tan as they did. And you call that racist, whatever you want. You can get started on me. Now, you're going to get something started right now. And so I moved out of the woods and moved out here and moved to the fucking trailer park and got tired of that. And then, you know what? Here's how stupid. Let me tell you how stupid I am. When I got mad that one day and I told Big Pop, I said, you know what? You drive down here, you fucking pick me up right here in front of this plantation station radio reservation. I'll ride right the fuck out of here. And you know what? If you remember, that's what he did. Showed up in his goddamn SS Camaro, and out the fucking door I went. I didn't say shit to you. Didn't say shit to Yandel. Didn't say shit, no. I was ready to fucking hit the goddamn... Because you know what? That's the story of my life, Gentry, in case you don't know it. I don't stay still. If I got called, if somebody showed up here today, would you be willing to come on the Maury Povich show? I'll be like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sure, I'll come on your fucking show because I know what this is all about. Do you know, if it winds up being true that when I was 17 years old, before I joined the Air Force and got the fuck out of town, that if that girl, what the fuck's her name? He said, what the fuck's her name? He told me, her mother's looking for you. What is she looking for me for? Because she had a kid. So what? She fucked everybody. She fucked the football team. She fucked the basketball team. She fucked the baseball team. She fucked the Tennessee. She fucked everybody in the bed. And he said, that kid looks just like you. I was like, oh, fuck me, straight to tears. I jumped right back on the ferry, pulled around to Texas. I got the fuck out and went right back to North Dakota. So, if that's true, and I was 17, do you know I would have a kid that's like 50 fucking years old right now, and they probably got grandkids and everything. So if they call me tomorrow, hey, you come on our show, and they say, you are the father. Okay, fine. You got me. What do y'all fucking want from me, man? Whoa, fuck, you owe this. Oh, fuck, I'll do just like I do every fucking time. And they tell me up here, that guy has no problem turning his back on you. He will turn. Listen, I'll tell you something. You want to get into my fucking show? That fucking Luigi Mangione up there in fucking New York, they want the death penalty taken off the table. Let me tell you something, man. When you shoot a man 3 times in the back, he doesn't even have the opportunity to put his hands up and try to knock off one bullet here or one bullet there. You are so cowardly that you will shoot a man in the fucking back, not once, but 3 times. And now, here goes another one. That fucking Kohlberger in Iowa killed them fucking 4 kids, snuck in there, and stabbed them, cut their throats and stabbed them. A little dude and 3 little chicks, he stabbed them. They want the death penalty taken off the table in that case. What? Well, are you shitting me?
Are you for or against the death penalty?
What?
Are you for or against the death penalty?
I am absolutely for 100%. If you kill somebody and you're not at war, one country with another, or anything, if you don't have a right to kill somebody, or it's self-defense, you are defending yourself and you had to kill them. But if you go into someone's apartment or their house, like Kohlberger did in Iowa, and they're sleeping, and you sneak up on them, and you just start stabbing them. And he stabbed the little dude first, little 22-year-old little dude, college kid, got him first, so he don't put up a fucking fight. And then he killed them other 3. And now this motherfucker wants to have the death penalty taken off the table because he has autism. Well, guess what? I know people with autism, on the autism spectrum.
Aren't you on the spectrum yourself?
They what?
Aren't you on the spectrum yourself?
I suppose I could be. What do you have a definition? What's the definition of the autism spectrum? What's your definition? What do you got?
Well, if you stare off into the distance and you can count cards and you're a little off.
Nope. I don't stare off into the distance and I don't count cards. I look straight ahead, and if I can see past my nose, as far as I know, I'm good to go. But I don't do the Marine Corps. Where's Jay Yandel? Jay Yandel knows the 1,000-yard stare. The 1,000-yard stare. And I understand what that means. You are to stand there and you are to look like you are looking 1,000 yards away. And don't look to the left, don't look to the right, don't look up, don't look down. You look forward. You're trying to see something that's 1,000 yards away. That's the 1,000-yard stare.
Okay, I have the key characteristics of the autism spectrum disorder.
Good.
Social communication differences. You have challenges with understanding social cues and maintaining conversations and forming relationships. I think you check that. You check that box. You have.
Wait. Which box do I check?
You have challenges with understanding social cues, and you have trouble maintaining conversations, and you have trouble forming relationships. All those things.
Let's go ahead and eliminate some of them. You're saying I have trouble understanding communications. I understand you right now. What do I have trouble with? I understand you. And you're saying I have trouble with relationships. Well, guess what, man? How's your relationship? Buck, you did till death do you part, but you're not dead, and she's not dead, and y'all parted, and you're back together. You gonna tell me that you don't have a issue with understanding relationships? How is it that you said, I, Gentry Thomas Odom, do hereby take, what's her name?
I didn't realize that women were batshit crazy at a young age, okay? So we both checked the box of the first one, okay?
Wait a minute.
We both checked that box.
Hey, good. At least we understand each other. So now you're saying, I done like you done. Okay, there goes one. What's another one you got?
Okay, this one is definitely you. Repetitive behaviors. Repetitive behaviors like engaging in routines, fixations on specific topics, or repetitive movement, rocking, hand flapping, all that stuff. Yeah, you kind of do that a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, you got me way worse than that, man. I have people that tell me, and you told me, and everybody's told me, you already said that. You said that a week ago. How many times have I told different stories about all this shit, and they disappear from my thought process, and I tell them again, and people like you say, Well, you already told me that. Okay, sorry. Let me make a note that I already told you that. But listen, yeah, repetitive. Yes, I am repetitive. I say the same shit over and over. Listen, I want to start my show off again. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not an oncoming train. So I don't know what the fuck you think you're fucking doing. Where's my notes at?
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
Who said what?
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
Well, I got news for you. Whoever you are, you're going to start playing your, I guess, God, Mr. Wendy. This is God. God says nobody's listening. I have news from many people. There are people in Texas. There are people in Hawaii. There are people in Michigan. There are people in Florida. Kevin, hey, you want to have some fucking fun? You sorry motherfucker? I want to call my buddy Kevin, who's right down there next door to you.
Don't be rude.
I'm not being fucking rude. I'm going to try to figure out how to go to my fucking phone, and I want to call somebody, man. And goddamn, we'll tell Kevin. I'll tell Kevin. I'll say, this son of a bitch is trying to say that I'm fucking a no-good motherfucker, and he'll probably agree with you every bit.
Are you English or retarded?
Whatever, man. I can't figure out how to find the phone number for you to call him, but whatever. I'll write it down next time. So let me get back to my... fucking notes. Let me get back to my fucking notes.
What did you think of that Vladimir Putin, Vladimir, however you say his name, and Putin talks and the talks with Trump as well? Zelensky and Trump.
The president of Ukraine is named Vladimir. He has a VLO, Vladimir. The president of Russia is Vladimir. He has a VLA. So you have Vladimir and you have Vladimir. But no matter what, if it's true that at one point Ukraine was a part of Russia, which I'm trying to... Can you do that? What?
It is true. Back when it was the USSR, Ukraine was a part of Russia.
No, not USSR. No, not USSR. I'm talking about Russia in the beginning. Yeah, because USSR, Poland was part of Russia. Hungary was part of Russia. All of them were part of Russia. That's the USSR, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. That shit went away when Gorbachev let it go. So that shit is over. But now you got Vladimir trying to get that shit back. And you have countries over there that are like, hey, man, goddamn, what the fuck, man? Russia is already the largest country in the world by fucking far. They're more than China. All the minerals they got in Siberia and all the shit they got everywhere. Why do they feel like it's necessary to kill hundreds of thousands of people to get more land?
I think what it is that Ukraine wants to join NATO, which if they join NATO, that's like 36 countries and U.S. being one of them. If Ukraine joins NATO, there's documentation or there's rules in NATO that if you're engaging in war with another country, then that means you are now in a war with NATO, which would mean then now we have a world war if Ukraine joins NATO. So that's one reason why Putin would not want the Ukraine to join NATO, and Zelensky was talking that's what he wanted, number one. And another thing is, I know that
now you're getting in over your head. Go ahead, keep talking, because I know where you're at now. Go ahead.
Another thing is that Ukraine is right next to Russia, and it's my understanding that at some point around 2018 that all of a sudden we set up missiles pointed right at Moscow, right at the Kremlin, right there in Ukraine, right on the border, and Putin that pissed Putin off, like, hey, you're gonna join NATO and try to take over our country. You're gonna aim missiles right at our capital.
Hey,
we're gonna come in and blow you up, as I believe what happened with Putin.
Punky, let me say something. Back before you were born, and I was only 2 years old, 1963, the Cuban Missile Crisis, the fucking Russians under Khrushchev were trying to put missiles in Cuba. And the reason they wanted to put them in Cuba was so if we pissed them off, we wouldn't have time to react to these missiles being launched from Havana into Miami and Houston and everywhere. So we put the stop to that. You can't have missiles here. And so I understand that's what Russia is doing now. You can't have NATO missiles right next door to our fucking dirt. Yeah, but guess what, fuck boy? You tried it back during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Bay of Pigs and shit. Y'all tried it. Everybody's trying it. Everybody wants to have leverage over everybody. Russia ain't letting it happen, but to kill millions and millions of people, to take more land. You know, I feel bad for the Ukrainians because if you go back to, go way back, man, go all the way back, the American Indian, the original American, the Native American, when the Pilgrims showed up or Columbus showed up, they should have said, we'll help you fix your boat, but get the fuck out of here because you ain't coming here with your gunpowder and your fucking disease and all the shit you got and come on, and you're going to kill our buffalo and herd us all to fucking Oklahoma and send us all the reservations because you're fucking smarter and you're white. And yeah, fuck you, man. If you want to talk about illegal immigrants, unless you're a Native American, you are an illegal immigrant in the United States of America. You may say, oh, well, fuck, my great-great-great-grandfather was a pilgrim. Yeah, and the Indians should have said, get the fuck out of here. You're not coming here. Yeah, but they didn't do it. They were naive. They were ignorant. They let them ashore. They even showed them how to put corn. No, not corn. They put fish under corn so they could grow food to live, not knowing these motherfuckers are coming over with guns, and you motherfuckers with your bows and arrows, you're backing up because we're going to shoot you from 100 yards away while you sling your fucking arrows. Then you're going to back up all the way to fucking halfway from when they showed up on the East Coast, they drove them all the way to Oklahoma. If you look at the license plate in Oklahoma, you remember I own property in Oklahoma. It says Native America and has the big shield that they use to stop bullets. That's on the license plate. So, to all the people that say, we cannot have any more illegal immigrants, get the fuck out. If you're not a Native American, get the fuck out. All of you. Me, you, I'm from England. Buck's wife, look it up. What's your dad's name? Glenn Willard Shaw. Looked it up. I'm from England. Great. What's your grandma's name? Irma Rieger. Great. I'm from Germany. So I'm half England, half German. They did that back there. But you know what? How the fuck did I get here? Somebody just come over here, stepped ashore and said, okay, we're here, and we got gunpowder. We'll kill you motherfuckers and drive you. Fuck you, man. I'm tired of people talking about, I understand we don't have enough room for hundreds of thousands of people.
I think we have enough room for a lot of people. We just want them to come in the proper channels and pay taxes and be regular U.S. citizens just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that you're not allowed to come here. It's that you just have to do the right thing.
Think about that. Think about that. When your great-great-great-grandpa, like mine, George Wallace Shaw, when they showed up back in the early 1800s, not long after the Pilgrims, they wouldn't show up. They weren't fucking paying taxes. They were just trying to get by. And they got by. And they ended up making their way, and eventually they paid taxes. But they weren't fucking told, hey, you fucking set foot on this shore. Where's your fucking money? Nobody told them that. But listen, I don't care about that. Let's get on my fucking show. You're starting to piss me off. Okay? Where's my notes here? Okay? I'm going to tell you something. Here goes my notes now. They said the tariffs that Trump has put on Canada and Mexico and everybody else.
It cost me thousands of dollars today. There was a big reaction in the markets. Oh, I lost like $8,000 today.
It's not supposed to go into effect, they told me, until March the 5th. Well, somebody has got a keen eye on something going on because the whiskey that I buy, and there's 3 of them that I buy, Canada House, what's that one called? Rich and Rare, and Black Velvet. They're all made in Canada. And so guess what? All of them went up $5 a bottle. They used to be $15, $16. Now they're over $20 a bottle. So the middleman is already cashing in on the tariff increase. And so now I think what's going to happen is when it goes into effect on the 5th, which it ain't even the 5th, then they're going to raise up. And so you know what's going to happen? They're going to make Canadian. I see what Donald Trump is doing. He is forcing people. We're going to make the cheap shit, whether it comes from Mexico, whether it comes from Canada, whether it comes from China, whether it comes from Japan, your car, whatever. All the things that were cheaper than buying American will no longer be cheaper than buying American. You're going to find out that there's tariffs on all that shit. And so, for me, I'm one of the ones, I'm getting ready to buy American fucking whiskey. And the worst one, not the worst one, one of the ones I found is called Old Crow. Old Crow. Genuine American whiskey, not Canadian, not anybody else. So I'm going to wind up switching from Rich and Rare or Black Velvet or Canned House, and I'm going to go to Old Crow. And when you think of Old Crow, you know, that sounds like something that's a fucking song that you would write.
I think about a guy like you, Old Crow.
Yeah. You know what? And if I was the Old Crow, I'd be up over the power lines in the back of your house waiting for you to walk out there and fucking die so I can go down there and fucking poke holes in your fucking head.
I am going to write you a song. I've been writing a lot of songs and producing songs. Right now on the show, give me a couple of topics you would like in your theme songs. I'm going to make a Mr. Windy theme song for next week. What are some of the things you would like to be said in the song or topics you would like mentioned in this song?
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
All right, that song's been done, but I get it. You're ready to hit the road is one thing you'd like.
Listen, man. Hey, take it for what it's worth. I don't stay in the same place for very long. Everybody who knows me knows that. I get tired of looking at the same fucking shit. I'm getting ready to burn off the California. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to burn off the California. Because Edie Barsh, who's out there in Hawaii, who used to live in Los Angeles, told me, I can hook you up with people out there that way. If you will help fucking clean up all them houses and all them fires. I said, what the fuck they want, Edie? They want me to fucking grab a shovel and a fucking rake? Anything you can do. I said, okay, where am I going to stay? They'll have a place for you to stay as long as you will work. So when you look at all them houses on Malibu and in different places where they're burnt right to the water line, that'll be where I'll fucking start right there. I'll clean up what's left of that mansion, and I'm putting my tent right fucking there. I'm in California, man. Fuck, I'm not going out in the water. I know there's great white sharks out there. I'm not gutting out that fucking water, but I'll help you clean this motherfucker up. So I could do that. That's part of my plan. Head to California.
Okay, I'm writing all this stuff down for your song. I'm getting really good at writing songs and producing them, and I can't wait to make you a hit.
Hey, listen, son of a bitch, but if you're gonna do a song, listen to The Highwaymen with Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, Chris Christopherson, and Johnny Cash. The Highwaymen. And when they tell you, I was a dam builder, yeah, and I was a highwayman. And I was a fucking, they go through it all. You listen to that song right there. I've done all that shit.
Which song specifically?
What?
Which song specifically by the Highwayman?
By the Highwayman?
Yeah, which song?
I just told you.
What's the name of the song?
It's the Highwaymen.
I thought that was the group.
And they have a song called I Was a Highwayman. I fucking did this. And Willie Nelson starts it, and then I was a dam builder. I was they go through everybody. It's like Bad Company has an album called Bad Company, and they got a song called Bad Company, and that's the name of their band, Bad Company. They're the only band to ever do that, to name a song and an album, and everything's all after the name of the band. So Bad Company. There's a song, Bad Company. There's an album, Bad Company. And they're called Bad Company. Well, Willie Nelson and all them, the Highwaymen, when you listen to the song, the Highwaymen, it doesn't say anything about, there's a bunch of them. They got a bunch of songs. Yeah, they got a bunch of songs, yeah. But the Highwaymen, when you start off with Willie Nelson saying, I was a highwayman, right. Crossed the river deep and wide, right. I done that.
All right, I wrote a song already. You want me to read you the song?
I'm trying to read my fucking notes and see what you're doing. What are you doing? What do you got? Go ahead.
All right, this is the first verse. The song is going to be called "Running on Empty," the Ballad of Mr. Windy.
Okay, I'm all right with that so far.
The first verse is going to go, he was born with the tide, raised by the sea, pulling shrimp nets, chasing whiskey, running wild and free. Gold dust in his veins, diesel in his soul. Ain't no roots gonna take, can't keep him in a hole. Running on empty, rolling with the wind. 1 foot in tomorrow, never coming back again. From Texas coast to the California gold, a rambling man, he don't do what he's told. Had a woman in Houston, a boat down in the Keys. Left them both for the highway, 'cause he just don't believe in sitting too long where the walls close in. He's a highwayman. He rides again.
Hey, don't forget to throw in my grandmother calls me Tumbleweed, and she's still alive. She's 107 now, and I wish we could call her, but she doesn't hear. She don't know how to hold the phone right and all this shit. But when I can talk to her, she says, Tumbleweed, where are you? I was like, she's let me guess. Are you in Oklahoma? No, I'm not in Oklahoma. Florida? No. Texas? No. California? No. Where are you, Tumbleweed? I'm in Michigan. Oh, Michigan. I think there's a song about that.
Okay, I rewrote the song already. You want to hear the line now?
No, you ain't got to do all that. I'm just telling you.
No, I already rewrote the song.
I am called Tumbleweed by my family.
All right, you're going to love this song, man, when it's done. I got it written.
Tumbleweeds blow through old towns. Nobody lives there anymore. There's no booze. There's nothing. You may find somebody at the motel. You may find somebody at the bar. But other than that, the town is a ghost town. It's dried up and gone. And tumbleweeds just blow through. My grandmother, Suzanne Nalban, thank you, Grandma Nalban, she gets a kick out of calling me Tumbleweed. And where are you today? Okay, well, I'm in northern Michigan, and there ain't a whole lot of tumbleweeds blowing through 15-foot of snow. Oh, northern Michigan. Oh. She likes to crack jokes about it. But you know what? I don't have gray hair, and she don't have gray hair, and I got it from her, and I heard it's hereditary. So I'm 63. I don't have gray hair. Got it from my grandmother. If she's 107, and she was born in 1929, I think it was, some shit, and they didn't have the vaccinations we have now, and so if she can make it to 107, and she was born in the fucking 20s, I ought to be able to make it to 125. And then people will tell you, like Omelet and Finster, yeah, but your grandmother don't smoke cigarettes and pot, drink whiskey and all that. Yeah, well, that's going to be one of them. Tit for tat, okay? She didn't drink whiskey. She drinks the shit out of wine. She don't smoke, and I do. Fuck. So take off. I should get something for being born 50 years later than her, or 60 years later than her, and more modern medicine. And so sure, yes, I drink whiskey and I smoke cigarettes. But if she can make it to 107 and she didn't do nothing but drink wine I understand. I made, like you said, you should have made better choices. You know what? Fuck you, man. I'll piss on your fucking grave. Tell me to make better choices. I'm doing all right. I got, goddamn, what do I got over here? I got all kinds of chicken sandwiches and French fries, and we went to Arby's today, and I got me some fucking lamb gyro. Got my lamb gyros, you know, so I'm fucking good, man. I have no complaints. I'm thankful to our Lord, Jesus Christ, that we're going to be in the 40s tomorrow, and we're going to be in the 50s the next day, and it's slowly going up. This shit cannot go on for fucking ever, so it's going to be over. And just like last year, here's the part that really bugs the shit out of me. Last year, when the snow finally melted in March and April and all that shit, I was like, all right, we got a summertime, beautiful weather, and it was beautiful up here in northern Michigan. The trees they're all green, there's shade everywhere, and it's all. But goddamn, it doesn't last as long as you think. The snow melts in May, and then you got June, July, and August, and before you know it, in September, it's like, oh fuck, what is this? One of these fucking fronts coming through that sunk the Edmund Fitzgerald. When the gales of November come early, and they're in September. Last year, September, when it came out, I was like, wait the fuck a minute, man. Wait the fuck a minute here now. Goddamn. Can't we have a nice late fall? Can't we have the... No. This year wound up being the worst winter in 25 fucking years. I'm telling you that. They're showing it on the news every day here. Every fucking city. I'm by Gaylord. And they already set a record for most snowfall, and it's not even over. So don't give me your fucking bullshit. And I know that I'm down here, the mango trees are growing mangoes, and I got nanner trees over there, and goddamn, it's 77. Yeah, bitch. Well, don't get me started, because I will bring another hurricane in on you. I already brought Ian in on Fort Myers Beach because I told those motherfuckers when I leave here, the only way I'll ever come back is a fucking hurricane. And I told Sammy, sorry about your house, but it's going to go. Well, sure enough, Ian came in there while I was in North Carolina, while I was at the BRQ, and it fucked them up. It wiped out Trico. It wiped out Island Packin. It wiped out Villers. The only company left is Erickson and Jensen on Fort Myers Beach. And they have me to thank for. They're the only company fucking left. So, because I'm the one that called in that hurricane. Because I got tired of getting fucked. I got fucked when I was on the Pleiades. I got fucked when I was on the Penny Beach. I got fucked when I was on the Malolo. And that's just what people do. That's what people do. They get a kick. Hey, let's fuck him. Let's fuck him.
When have you ever not gotten fucked by somebody? It seems like every relationship you've had, you get fucked in the end. And I think you like it.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you a true story right now. I talked to trucker Paul Sheldon. Very nice guy. You've talked to him before. He told me, he said, do you know why people fuck you? Do you know why people fuck you?
Because you like bending over and letting people fuck you?
No. He said because you let them. You need to stand up and tell them, I'm tired of getting fucked. Instead of getting fucked again next week or getting fucked the next week, you need to stand up and just tell people, I'm tired of getting, instead of letting them fuck you. You let people fuck you, so that's why they do it. Okay? Well, the situation I'm in right now, if I get tired of getting fucked, what am I going to do? You think I'm going to stand up and say, I'm tired of getting fucked? No, I won't. I'll call you, and you'll get me an Uber to the fucking airport, and I'll head to San Diego and fuck this shit, man.
You're like a tumbleweed, man.
I am a tumbleweed. Ask my grandma. Right. I'm okay. I do let people fuck me, and it is a...
Is it generally males or females that fuck you?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You've been fucked by both male and female?
They just like this. This is a sucker right here. Let's see what we can get out of him.
Oh, so you not only get fucked, you also suck.
I don't. Okay. Now you're gonna start this shit. What did you just say? That I also suck? I never said shit about that. What did you just say?
I think you heard what I said.
No, I don't think I did, because you're talking when I talk. Did you just say I not only get fucked, that I also suck? Is that what you said?
I'm curious if you do.
Oh, you're curious if I do. Really? What do you... Let me see what I'm sucking, Gentry. I got a fucking cigarette right here, and I got a bottle of fucking whiskey. Are you talking about if I suck on a cigarette? Or do I suck on my bottle of fucking whiskey? Or do I suck on a fucking joint? Or do you want to fucking make me really fucking mad and insinuate that listen, fuck you, Gentry. I'll hang up on you.
Oh, by God.
You think I'm kidding? I'll fucking hang up. I won't wait for you to play me out. You pissing me off. You know, you fucking say, oh, well, let's dog you. I'll fuck you too. I'll fuck you by saying, who do you suck? Who do you fuck? Who fucks you? Who do you suck?
Did you have anything good planned for the show, or are you just angry at the world?
Get the fuck out of here.
They call him Mr. Windy 'cause he don't sit still. Blows through like a storm, chasing the next thrill. Shrimping in Florida, mining out west, but the highway's the only place he loves best. Mr. Windy, rolling on through. Ain't no town gonna tie down you. From the Gulf Coast waters to the cold North snow, ain't no telling where he'll go. Had a girl in Michigan, a boat in the Keys. Left them both like a whisper in the breeze. Said I ain't no anchor, I ain't no chain. Give me 4 wheels, let me chase that rain. Mr. Windy, rolling on through. Ain't no town gonna tie down you. From the Gulf Coast waters to the cold North snow, ain't no telling where you'll go. His grandma called him Tumble Weed. Said, boy, you'll never stay. Where the wind blows hardest, you'll be rolling away. Ran out of whiskey in northern Michigan. Said, hell, I should have stayed where it's warm again. But the fire went out, the nights got mean, and the frost bit hard through his torn up jeans. Mr. Windy, rolling on through. Ain't no town gonna tie down you. From the Gulf Coast waters to the cold North snow, ain't no telling where you'll go. Some say they saw him in the desert at dawn. Some say the ocean, but he's already gone. Mr. Windy don't stop, Mr. Windy don't stay. He just tips his hat and fades away. Mr. Windy, running on empty, but on the road